Good afternoon from Houston, Texas. This is Colonel Stibbard, 658 RSG Brigade Commander. I'm talking to you because you're participating in the Strong Bonds event. This is the first time we're doing it virtual, and I am thankful for the chaplain team along with the NCO Corps who has put this together. Thank you for participating. I think you're going to get a lot out of this. As much as you put into it, I ask that you spend the time with your family members and your loved ones to really take full advantage of this Strong Bonds opportunity. You know, from my own personal experiences, I've done it as a couple. I have also realized that the importance of the Strong Bond is the opportunity to stop in everything that we're doing and everything that's going on with us in this case with COVID pandemic and just life in itself, is taking time to reflect on ourselves, reflect on our family, reflect on how we communicate and how we really spend time and have relationships. I think we're in a position that we spend a lot of time together on the computer nowadays. As such, with this virtual opportunity, it means we're better connected and more connected than ever before. But it doesn't mean that we're always truly connected in our relationships. And so maybe that's something we have to look at for ourselves. At the end of the day, this really demonstrates an opportunity by this brigade to share with everybody across the Pacific in all your locations that we really care and we were listening and we want to help in all the facets and ways we can. So through this process, I look forward to hearing the stories and knowing your involvement. I look forward to sharing my own experiences if I'm given the time to really spend with you. We'll see how that pans out, as this is the first time we're ever doing it virtually. But at the same time, you know, taking advantage of this opportunity to communicate with your loved ones and talk through these topics that will come up in this Strong Bonds opportunity. So for all of you, I wish you the best. If there's anything I can do, please feel free to reach out to me and or the CSM. And we are grateful that you're getting involved. So this is Proud 6 signing out.
Welcome and good day, 658 RSG team. My name is Second Lieutenant David Montez Jr., and this is Second Lieutenant Sarah Diffie. We're both chaplain candidates with the 658 RSG UMT. We're proud to announce the upcoming virtual Strong Bonds training taking place over the next few weeks. I'd like to share my experience and my excitement about this unique opportunity to build resilience virtually. Personally, I have attended Strong Bonds in the past, and it has been a tremendous tool in providing perspective and communication skills to be a better spouse. This should be a goal that we all have, and COVID-19 has brought many challenges to getting together as a community. This poses challenges to building resilience in our marriage and in our single life. However, COVID-19 doesn't spread through the internet, right? So this is an opportunity for you to be blessed and to be a blessing to those around you.
All right, so I just want to go over some housekeeping things with you guys. So this program, all you have to do is just submit your RFOs and the application form to me as a POC by December 15th. And then you have until January 3rd, 2021 to complete the program material in its entirety. All right, so last reminder, please finish those RFOs and application forms and send them to me, the POC, by December 15th. And then you have until January 3rd to complete the course material. All right, and we really look forward to seeing a whole bunch of applications and RFOs come flooding in through our inbox, and so that we can go ahead and get you guys signed up and that we can get your pay processed for completing this training.
Lieutenant Diffie, I'm really excited about this opportunity to facilitate this. I want to say thank you to you for taking the time to put together all the media. And also, as we, again, I want to encourage you guys to take advantage of this opportunity. This is only the second time this year that we've done this, and there's more to follow. We're looking forward to your feedback. Make it a great day.
All right, sounds good. See you guys later, 658th.
Do it.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 658th RSG Virtual Strong Bonds Training. My name is Second Lieutenant Sarah Diffie, And I am so glad that you guys are all here listening and getting instruction from this training. We're going to go ahead and start, and this is going to explain how to access your course material. Now, a quick reminder, I'm sure it's been reminded a couple of times now, but just one more. If everyone could please fill out your RFOs and registration forms and submit them to me through your chain of command no later than 15 December, that would be greatly appreciated. Then you'll receive your instructions and link via email. You'll then be able to begin the class once you submit that information, and then you will be paid. You will, however, need to send me the POC, your certificate of completion, and then your pay will be processed. Also, during the course, if you wouldn't mind taking pictures and or videos and just showing us how much you enjoyed the course, or if you have any feedback that would help us better facilitate the course next time around, that would be greatly appreciated. We would love to hear from you. All right, so starting with the course for married couples, ePrep, once you submit your RFO and application form, you will be emailed links, an individual link just for you, and that will be sent via email to your civilian email or the email that you have provided on your application form. All right, so once you click that link in your email, you are going to come to this page right here. You will then click on the Click Here button. Once you do that, you will fill out the information in the boxes here on the page, and then you will click the Complete Registration button. And you'll be set. Then you'll be able to access all of your course materials. And ideally, couples should go over the material and watch the modules together so that they can most effectively retain and utilize the skills taught in this course. However, this is a virtual format, it's all online, so there is flexibility. If one spouse maybe wants to read ahead, or maybe someone is a little bit behind, there's plenty of time for you guys to catch up together. That's one great thing about this flexibility of the online format. So as long as both people complete the course before the deadline, guys will be all good to go. All right, and so this is the course for the single soldiers, the head meets heart. Once you submit your RFO and application form, you will also be sent a link via email. You will click that link, which will look like this link here. You will then click the Get Access button once you follow that link to this page. Once you click this button, you will enter in your information, first, last name, email, and password. You will then click the Sign Up button. Then you will click the button Have a Coupon, because nobody wants to pay almost $200 for this course. We want to get paid for this training, not pay for it. So click the Have a Coupon button. And then you will enter in the coupon code that we will provide to you via email. It will be in the same email that provided the link to this page. So after you put that coupon code in, please click the Apply button, and you will see the price drastically drop down to $0. Once you see that, you can click the Enroll Now button, and then you'll be able to access your course materials. So please, last reminder, please submit RFOs and application forms no later than 15 December 2020. Once you submit that paperwork to us, you can begin the class after you receive your email with your link and information. If you have any questions, please contact me, Second Lieutenant Diffie, and I will be happy to get back to you. I respond pretty quickly to my civilian email, so just shoot me an email there and I'll get back to you pretty soon, probably within a couple of hours, more than likely. All right, so I want to leave you guys with a quick word of the day. This word comes from 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7. I'll read it out real quick to you guys. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. That's 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7. So this word, the word love, is pretty key here all throughout this verse, or these verses, I should say. And it almost seems impossible, this kind of love. Whose love is always patient, kind, never envious, boastful, arrogant, or rude? Maybe among spouses, sometimes we dip into rudeness every now and then. I know with other relationships, it happens. Sometimes we do wrongdoing. Sometimes it's hard to endure. Sometimes it's hard to hope. And sometimes we do get envious or boastful. Well, the thing is here is that this love, it's not like we as humans are meant to just do this naturally. No, this doesn't come naturally to us. In fact, this word love that's used here in these verses is the Greek word agape. And this is the kind of love that Jesus exemplifies for us in Scripture. And Jesus, being 100% human and 100% 100% human and 100% God, he is just on a whole nother level than we are. And so we should not be discouraged if, when we look at our love that we have for our spouse or family and see that it doesn't quite measure up to this standard that we see here in Corinthians. It's almost impossible for us to measure up to this standard. So Paul goes on to say, after this verse, he goes on to say in 1 Corinthians 13:12 that, "For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then we will see face to face. Now I know only in part, then I will know fully, even as I have been fully known." And so what Paul is saying here, I believe, is that whenever we're just around ourselves, whenever we just think about ourselves and how we think we are, we don't really see ourselves fully. We only see ourselves dimly. It's kind of like, after you eat pasta with green stuff and, you get that like spinach in your teeth or whatever, and you have no idea it's there, and you could be smiling, as, grinning from ear to ear, and you've got green stuff all up in your teeth, and, who's going to tell you? What if you never look in a mirror? Well, then maybe you have a really awesome friend who's like, hey friend, you've got things growing out of your mouth, and then you go and check and you're like, oh my goodness, thank you so much for telling me. So that's kind of what it's like living in community. When you live among people who love you, it's not necessarily that everything's hunky-dory all day long 24/7, but it allows us to see each other. When we live in community, that's the only way we can really see who we are, is when we interact with others. And as I'm of the Christian tradition, I believe that all human beings bear God's image, bear the Imago Dei, and that is a precious, precious image. It's the image of creation. It's the image that some God out there just deliberately and with so much care created each person with their own unique qualities and skills and goals and just all the things that make that person an individual. So anyway, all that to say, I just want to encourage you all to continue working on and strengthening your relationships to truly see each other in the sense that Paul uses, and to really equip yourselves with the proper resources and tools to do so. And I do hope and pray that this Strong Bonds training will be a good resource for all of you to just examine what love is in your life, and how better to build your relationships on the kind of love that is full of truth and full of honesty and hope, and able to temper it, strengthen it, so that it can endure all things. So I leave that word with you all, and hope and pray that this training proves fruitful for you. And like I've said earlier, if you have any questions or just want to reach out, please do. We are here for you.